Welcome to EarlyON Brantford-Brant. We provide programs for children 0 to 6 and their parents or caregivers. My name is Judy and I'm so excited today because I am going to show you the Three Bears story in a different way. I brought some tin cans and I'm sure if you ask Mom, you will have some tin cans or something like that at home that you can use. I also brought some paper. I decided my bears were going to be brown, but they can be any color you want them to be. And I brought some tape because I need to tape the paper onto the tin cans. So today I'm going to pretend that this is going to be Papa Bear. Look how big he is. And I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to bring it around the tin can and get Mom and Dad or the person that you're living with to help you. And I'm going to take this right onto the can because this is going to help me tell my story. And it's also a really good way to recycle and reuse things. And then I've already done Mama Bear. She's a little bit bigger. And Baby Bear, what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of paper and we're going to wrap him around this can here. And I'm going to take it. Okay. Now, I'm going to draw a face on my bears too because I really want to have a face, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So I'm going to do 1, 2 eyes on all of my bears and a nose. And I think I'm going to draw a big happy smile because they're going to have some porridge for breakfast and I think they're very, very happy. So there's Baby Bear. He looks pretty nice. And let's see how Mama Bear is going to look. Give her a big smile because she loves making breakfast for her family. And I give her, how many eyes again? Right, 2, just like you. How many noses? Right, just 1. And there's Mama Bear. And then Papa Bear, I'm going to give him 2 big eyes. He's got big eyes because he's a big bear. And 1 nose. I'm going to give him a little black nose because you know what? Sometimes bears' noses are black in color. And then I'm going to give him kind of a big smile. How does that look? Does that look like Papa Bear a little bit? Okay. Now in my story, we had somebody else. So there's the 3 bears and Goldilocks. So I've already kind of got Goldilocks ready a little bit, but all I had for Goldilocks in my house was a sponge. You could use anything you want. You could use a yellow scrubby, or you could use a piece of paper that you draw, anything you want. And I'm going to take, I had some yellow string, because Goldilocks, one thing I do know about Goldilocks, she has yellow hair, gold hair. So I'm going to give her some gold hair. And Mommy's going to need to help you with this part if you have the same kind of ribbon that I have. Okay. So there's my Goldilocks. And I'm going to give her a face too. So how many eyes? Oh, 2 eyes again, right? So I'm going to give her nice big eyes and a nose. And a mouth. Okay. So there is my Goldilocks. Okay, she's all ready. Now, you need to help me with the story a little bit. So here we go. There's my 3 bears and they're looking at you all ready to go. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. There was a Papa Bear and a Mama Bear and a Baby Bear. One morning, Mama Bear says, I'm going to make some porridge. I'm so excited to make porridge for our breakfast. And I'm going to make funny voices for the different other bears. So Baby Bear has a voice like this. Oh, Mommy, I want some porridge too. I'm so excited. And Papa Bear, who has a big, deep voice, is, oh, I want some porridge too. Wonder if you could make a funny voice like that. So when Mama Bear made the porridge, she noticed it was too hot. So she said, we all need to go for a walk. That way the porridge will have time to cool down. So the 3 bears went for a walk. Oh, I'm going to turn this around now because they've all gone. Mama Bear's turning around. Papa Bear's going to turn around too. And along came Goldilocks. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. She saw the house. She knocked on the door. Is there anybody home? She said. Nobody home? And you know what she did? She went inside. She'd never go in somebody's house and go inside without your mom, your daddy, or the person that you live with. But she did anyway. She forgot her manners. And she saw 1, 2, 3 bowls of porridge. So first of all, even though it wasn't her porridge, she tried the small bowl of porridge, and it was too hot. And she tried the medium-sized bowl of porridge, and it was too cold. But when she tried the great big bowl of porridge, it was just right. And she ate it all up. Oh my goodness, she must have been full. And she decided to go in the other room. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn my cans upside down. There they go. And she saw 3 chairs. And she sat on the great big chair, but it was too hard. And then she sat on Mama Bear's medium-sized chair, and it was too soft. But when she sat on Baby Bear's chair, it was just right. But oh no, she broke it. That wasn't very nice. Oh no. Okay. I need a little bit of help here with my, there we go. Okay. She got very tired, so she decided to go up the stairs to see what was upstairs. And it wasn't even her house. She saw 3 bears, 3 beds. So first of all, she laid down in the great big bed, but it was too hard. And then she laid down in the medium-sized Mama's bed, but it was too soft. But finally she laid down in Baby Bear's bed, and it was just right. So look, she went to sleep. Oh no. I'm gonna take her out now for a nap, because we're gonna need her for the rest of the story. And just then, you know what happened? The 3 bears came home because they were going to have their porridge. Somebody, said Papa Bear, somebody's been eating my porridge. Oh, said Mama Bear, somebody's been eating my porridge too. Baby Bear said in this little tiny baby bear voice, somebody's been eating my porridge, and look, it's all gone. Oh my goodness. So they decided to go in the other room. Somebody, said Papa Bear, somebody's been sitting in my chair. Said Mama Bear, somebody's been sitting in my chair too, dear. Oh, said Baby Bear in his little tiny baby bear voice, somebody's been sitting in my chair, and it's broken. Oh no. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Take Goldilocks back, because you know she's out of bed, right? Somebody, said Papa Bear, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Oh, said Mama Bear, somebody's been sleeping in my bed too. Oh, said Baby Bear in his little tiny baby bear voice, somebody's been sleeping in my bed, and look, there she is. Goldilocks woke up. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. Oh, let's turn them up. She saw 1, 2, 3 bears. She rubbed her eyes. She looked again. She rubbed her eyes, and she said, oh no, I'm so sorry. I know that I shouldn't have come in the house. It wasn't very nice of me. And Papa Bear says, you know, you really need to make sure somebody's with you to be safe, because you had no right to come in our house. And Mama Bear says, it wasn't very nice when you were in Baby Bear's bed. And Baby Bear says, that's okay. How about if we invite Goldilocks and her mummy for lunch, and they can help us to fix the chair? And you know what? That's exactly what happened. And from that point on, the 3 bears and Goldilocks were the best of friends. Good for them. Good for them. Now I have a song all about Goldilocks, and maybe you can help me. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little sign language again. And I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to go like this, because this is a sign for Goldilocks. And then this is a sign for house. And you know what the bear sign is? I'm going to take my 2 big paws and I'm going to go scratch, scratch, scratch. So you can help me. You ready? When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, what did her 2 eyes see? A bowl that was big, a bowl that was small, a bowl that was little, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. When Goldilocks went to the the house of the bears. What did her two eyes see? Remember? A chair that was big, a chair that was small, a chair that was little, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, what did her two eyes see? A bed that was big, a bed that was small, a bed that was little, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. Now at the end of this one, the bears are going to make a roaring sound. We can help you. Ready? When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, what did her two eyes see? A bear that was big, a bear that was small, a bear that was little, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. Thank you for joining me today and helping me with my 3 bears story. Now maybe you can tell everybody in your family the story once you make your tin cans and have lots of fun doing that. Bye.